Sathya Sai Speaks, Volume 13, Chapter 12. Why I Love Villagers Most, Part 2 of 2. Men may have a superabundance of food, clothing, and houses, but their hearts may be dry and their spirits gloomy. Sense control, self-confidence, contentment, absence of hatred and greed, these are far more precious as possessions than land, money, or houses. The Seva Samiti that has been started in your village with its subsidiary units of Mahila Vibhag and Bal Vikas, all Sai organizations, will sow the seeds of these disciplines and promote peace and happiness. Above all, cultivate unity and brotherhood. A single fiber of hemp cannot bind even an ant, but thousands rolled into a rope can tame a wild elephant into quiet submission. In unity lies strength and prosperity. Unity within villagers can usher in a new era of joy and prosperity in the entire nation. Make the temple of Vinayaka, inaugurated today, the hub of this new movement. The temple is to the village as the heart is to the body. You have all joined to build it and bring it into being. Continue to reap its benefits together and to share its light together. With the grace of God, what seems impossible can be achieved quite easily. All are children of God. Do not injure anyone, for that injury will react on you quite soon. You reap as you sow. You cannot grow a fruit tree when the seed you have planted is that of a weed. Time spent on thoughts of God is rewarded. There are some ignorant persons who laugh at bhajans and other acts of worship and characterize them as waste of valuable time. These persons might laugh at you pouring bags of paddy seeds on slushy fields and condemn that act too as waste of valuable food material. But you know that for every bag of seed, Mother Earth will give back, in a few weeks, grain tenfold or even 20-fold. Time spent in thoughts of God or adoration of the divine is indeed well spent, for it rewards you with a rich harvest of mental peace and courage. When thieves attack the neighbor, you become alert and keep vigil. You feel that it may be your turn next, so you must see that thieves do not enter the village. For it is only then that all can be safe and secure. Your neighbor's loss is as much your own. Don't let your anger flare up and turn into a fire that could destroy the entire village. Be cool, calm yourself, take a glass of cold water and lie down quiet for a while until the fury loses its heat. Do not fly into a passion and throw vulgar abuses at the person you dislike. And be careful, do not indulge in behaviors and start imitating them before your children, because they will learn from you and follow suit, and you cannot easily correct them later. Make all efforts to remove evil from your heart. Goodness is godliness. Never talk ill of others. Spend your time in showering love and in mutual help. Wake up early and sing the glory of God in group bhajan, moving along the roads and cleansing the atmosphere polluted by anger and hatred. Let the air you breathe be free from evil vibrations. When you mention the sky, you point your fingers upwards, which is to indicate that it is there, but the sky is here also. It is one of the 5 elements, the Panchabhutas. Its sign and symbol is sound. Wherever sound is, there we can infer is the sky. There is an inner sky also, the Akasha in the heart. Just as the sun and moon in the outer sky are hidden by thick masses of cloud, the sun, intellect, and the moon, mind, in the inner sky are also hidden and suppressed by thick clouds of vice and evil. So make all the efforts to remove these clouds by the strong gale of devotion to God. When you cook any item of food in a copper vessel, however fresh and fine the vegetables are, however clean the dal, lentils, and salt, however free from grit and dirt the tamarind fruits, if the vessel has no lining of tin, the food made therein will turn into poisonous stuff. You all know this truth. The heart too is a copper vessel where you prepare various types of food for yourself and others. See that it has a good lining of love, or else it too will cause harm and pain to you and the rest. Conquer anger by means of fortitude. Love, love, love. First love, as long as life lasts. For myself, I can say, I shower more blessings on those who decry or defame me than those who worship and adore me. For those who spread falsehoods about me derive joy therefrom, and I am happy that I am the cause for their exaltation and joy. You too must accept this line of argument and be very happy when someone derives joy by defaming you. Do not respond by defaming that person. Then the chain of hatred will bind both and drag both down. Life will become a tragedy. Conquer anger by means of fortitude. Conquer hatred by love. Do not feed anger with retaliation. Do not feed hatred with fury. Forgive and forget all that has happened amongst you until this very moment. Start a new chapter of love and brotherhood from now on. The professors and the students of the Sri Sathya Sai College are ready and eager to come to your help whenever you need it. Some young men from this village are students of this college. When they come home, you must remind them of the ideals of service and reverence that we are instilling into them. The college is trying to help them not only to earn a university degree, but also to become skilled and enthusiastic servants of the weak and the disabled, as well as the efficient citizens of the nation. They should not behave like the half-educated, haughty youth who wander the streets with a transistor on their shoulders, pursuing the vanities of the world and running into debt and dissoluteness. They should preserve and develop their ancestral patrimony, not only land and riches, also heritage and culture. They should be assets to their parents, the society and the nation. They should not exploit the innocence and ignorance of the very parents who have sacrificed their everything in order to send them to college and maintain them in hostels. Send your sons to the college. There they can learn to escape these temptations and to be useful and efficient for the task of preserving Indian culture and spirituality. Encourage your sons to realize the meaning of my mission and, by the example of their lives, become fit instruments for spreading the message I have come to give mankind. End of Part 2 of 2. Panathur Village, April 28, 1975. Illness is caused more by malnutrition of the mind than of the body. Doctors speak of vitamin deficiency. I will call it the deficiency of vitamin G, and I will recommend the repetition of the name of God. Accompany this with the contemplation of the glory and grace of God. That is the vitamin G. That is the medicine. Regulated life and habits are 2/3 of the treatment, while medicine is just 1/3. Sri Sathya Sai Baba.